Following is a production of DallasCowboys.com and the Dallas Cowboys Football Club.
How about them Cowboys?
Go Cowboys!
This is the Players Lounge, broadcasting live from Dallas Cowboys World Headquarters at the Star. Now, your hosts, Barry Church, Hek'ma Harrison, and Newy Scruggs.
All right, everybody, here we go. It's Friday, and we must get busy. We will have predictions. We will have picks. We're going to have a whole lot today right here on the Players Lounge, brought to you by Aristocrat Gaming. You know him. He is Hek'ma Harrison. He's here with us today, but Hek'ma's got duties tonight. Where you at?
I am at South Oak Cliff and Duncanville tonight.
Oh, it's a good matchup.
It is, man. So.
Sir, yes,
I thought
sir.
you had the rooted on for a second.
Huh?
I thought it was the rooted hoodie on for a second, man.
No, they haven't handed me that one yet. I'm waiting on Chris Beeman.
I ain't got mine either, CB.
How many D1 prospects are going to be in this game you're calling
33.
33.
33.
What?
33. It's insane.
Oh, this state is crazy. This town is crazy for talent, man. That I-20 corridor, boy, you just throw a rock and you hit 4-5. 33 D1 prospects at Hek'ma Harrison getting the call time.
Yeah.
Is Young Heck got one today? He got a game?
Lil Heck got one tonight, too.
Okay.
Got one at 7. Right. So,
let's go, Lil Heck.
Again.
All right, so Hek'ma Harrison is
going to ball out today.
Yes, I need
busy tonight calling the next batch of great young Texas high school football players. Yeah. Barry Church, former Cowboy safety, is here.
Indeed, with a tan.
With a tan. Yeah, I was on that thing. I
thought you was cutting the yard or something.
Sweat. Okay.
Shots fired.
I am merely Newy Scruggs. Last night, Kansas City, Baltimore, with a kickoff to the season and an exciting finish as Isaiah Likely, with no time left in the game, looked like he caught the game-winning touchdown pass, but no, his pinky toe was just a little bit outside. And so the Ravens, my Super Bowl championship pick, take the L at Kansas City. Hek'ma's Super Bowl champion pick.
Yeah.
And who was your pick?
Yeah, that was mine as well.
KC.
It's
go
in
back
pen.
to the book.
It's in
go
pen.
back.
Go ahead, go look at it. It's in pen. KC. 3 in a row.
Can we get an amendment? I know I shot it down yesterday.
Yeah, because I asked and you said,
my bad.
I'm just saying.
I was feeling some kind of way. I was feeling some kind of way after the PFF thing.
Yep. What you got, Heck? What you trying to do?
I was just saying, like, at some point down the road, can we make any?
No.
What do you mean? That's what you was just talking about.
What'd you tell me?
Come on, man.
Come on, dog.
Hex, dog. Okay, so it's
in pen, baby.
Sheet of integrity. It's already down.
Y'all shot me down yesterday.
Okay,
man, I wish I wouldn't have
we will go game by game. We will go game by game here as we make our predictions for the year. But let us first start out with matchups as we look forward to the Cowboys taking on the Cleveland Browns. Sunday afternoon in Cleveland, Ohio, on Lake Erie, the shores of Lake Erie, Ohio. And for me, it is all about the left tackle position rookie, Tyler Guyton, against the reigning defensive player of the year, Arlington's own Myles Garrett. I'm concerned. How much help do they give? What is the speed of the National Football League going to be there for him? So, man, to me, this matchup is critical. Dak Prescott can do whatever he needs to do, but he's going to need his left tackle to be good there. So that's my big matchup, 60 versus 95.
No, I completely agree. That's one of those matchups that could cancel Christmas early if you don't have a scheme, and I'm sure they do. They have a scheme coming into this game to help number 95. But look, I'm gonna go some different directions here. I think that's one. I'm going 19 versus 7. I'm going Amari Cooper versus Trayvon Diggs. I think that's a matchup that right now you get an opportunity to see right away. He gonna check that knee. Just like you do it in boxing, you check that chin. We're going to check that knee. We're going to see if everything's stable in there. And then we also get an opportunity to see how Zimmer is going to use him initially with that knee injury. Is he going to trust him only in zone? Is it going to be what is going to be the scheme, knowing that you have a rookie starting at the other corner? So, look, I think that's going to be a key matchup. And obviously, if he has success early, some of the questions that you were asking, like pitch count, or if he travels, I think those are also things, especially knowing how dangerous that Amari Cooper can be.
Yeah, exactly. When you talk about the O-line, I'm with you on the Guyton, and BB as well got a matchup because they're gonna move. Yeah. They're gonna move Myles Garrett along there, so we'll see what BB can do with him as well. But my matchup's gonna be Njoku, the talented tight end they got, versus whoever they decide to put on, whether it's a linebacker, because they're not gonna put a safety on him each and every time. So whether it's the rookie. Liafu, I want to say his name is correct. Maurice. Okay. Or Kendricks, whoever they want to put on that guy is going to be a huge matchup because we know he's a vertical threat. He's a big body guy and he's fast. Now, we all know that, Deshaun Watson, he doesn't push the ball down the field as much as he once did when he was with the Houston Texans. No. And that security blanket has been Njoku, especially last season. So he's going to be looking for 85 in there, whether it's the intermediate routes, deep over, whatever the case may be. Those linebackers are going to have their hands full because if they don't read their keys right and they're so, on the run, I got to stop the gunner, I got to stop the run, man, that play action is going to be open all day. So that matchup for me, Njoku versus those linebackers, is going to be a big one.
So stay there. How much you're putting on the linebackers, but man, because it's like a little bit of safety help him. Yeah. What do you do? Because that to me, the safety blanket for Watson. I'm looking at that thing first before I even think about him pushing downhill. Now we know Cooper trying to do a couple double moves on Diggs. He'll do that, but boom, third and 6, trying to find that easy target right there. How do you do that? This is where you get Bell involved in this thing too. I mean, how do you make sure that you can try and bottle this dude up so he's not looking at a stat line of 9, 10, 11, 12 catches at the end of the day?
Exactly, and that's why I think you have to win first and second down. Like, you can't go into this thing where it's a 3rd and 4, 3rd and 6, because that's going to be easy because they can hit you with the run or they can dump it off to Njoku, and that's where that's going to play with those linebackers' eyes. If it's 3rd and 4, 3rd and 5, there's a possibility of a run, so they're going to be up at that line of scrimmage, and you don't want to be a step or two late to get to your coverage on Njoku because he has the speed to run by you. So to me, they got to win first and second down, and also for those safeties that come down, let the cushion. Njoku, he's fast, but if you get a little bit of body on him at the line of scrimmage, I think you can slow him down because he's not the quickest. He's not a Kelsey off the line of scrimmage where he can dice you up with his release. He's a guy that's going to get straight into his route. You get hands on him, and then you can control him that way. So for me, if it's the safeties and man-to-man, get up on the guy. Don't give him any space out there. And the linebackers, you got to win first and second down because you don't want to be in that in-between, oh, man, is it a gray area? Do they going to run or are they going to throw it with Njoku? Yeah. And that becoms hard because they're going to start playing with your eyes.
Early in the week, I was asking that question, and the reason I circled Donovan Wilson in that matchup. I asked you a question about the safeties and even went to Bell, but I was thinking Donovan Wilson, and the reason I worry about Wilson in this matchup is because I've seen him versus top-tier tight ends, and I guess look no further than the Kittle matchup last year in San Francisco, and that was when they broke the game open when they started to find that success with the tight end. And Newy, I agree with you. I think with you look at a quarterback in Watson who is coming back from a shoulder injury. I think they're going to have a very conservative game plan for him, and it's going to be dumping it off and looking for those short passes. And a good tight end is a quarterback's best friend. Yeah. So you got to find this guy wherever he is and try and find him, man to man on the linebacker, preferably. But also even better if you can find a weakness in that secondary.
I can see it being very similar to that Baltimore game plan where they got the ball out of. What's his name? Lamar Jackson's hands super quick. Like, it was a catch and throw, screens. It was a lot of dump off. They didn't really stretch the field that much. I could see Cleveland kind of doing that same type of thing with Watson coming out early.
Man, last night, just going back to last night, I just thought that, the pass rush from Kansas City was on his mind. Oh, he was one. He had
it should be.
Chris Jones.
He was making sure that he knew where 95 was. You could tell he was stepping up in the pocket, stepping to the side. He was doing everything that he needed to do. But that's Lamar Jackson. Yeah. He still had over 100 and something yards rushing. And so I even did the comparison between him and Deshaun Watson and thinking like, damn, what is Deshaun Watson has that same DNA, but Deshaun Watson coming back from a shoulder injury, how willing is he to even take those chances? How willing is he to take that sack or take that punishment as a quarterback?
All right, let's get our first break in here. When we come back, we'll check out our Yeti cool customer. Who's got to be the cool customer for the Cowboys as they take on the Cleveland Browns Sunday afternoon? And when we come back, we didn't do it yesterday, but I need these numbers. How many yards is Ezekiel Elliott going to get? And how many touchdowns versus interceptions for Dak Prescott? Do it next right here on Players Lounge, brought to you by Aristocrat Gaming on DallasCowboys.com radio.
Are you the 2024 Dallas Cowboys Fan of the Year? The Dallas Cowboys and Captain Morgan are celebrating extraordinary, inspiring, and original fans. Nominate yourself or the biggest Cowboys fan you know for a chance to be named the 2024 Fan of the Year and win prizes, including a trip to Super Bowl 59. Visit DallasCowboys.com/Fan of the Year. Go Cowboys!
Hey there, Cowboys Nation. Kyle Yeomans here, sharing that same team that brought you Buffalo, bringing NFL casino games that show America's team on and off the reels. Aristocrat is changing the game with a new experience. Football fans, this means you can pick your team and play your team. Check out the Cowboys-themed casino games developed by Aristocrat, a proud sponsor of the Dallas Cowboys. Gambling problem? Please contact the U.S. National Problem Gambling Helpline at 1-800-GAMBLER. That's 1-800-GAMBLER for 21 and over.
I'm Dak Prescott, quarterback of the Dallas Cowboys.
And they snap it to Prescott, who looks right. It's not there. He escapes left. He'll run for a first down.
Just like football, when it comes to crypto, it's important to have a team you can trust. With blockchain.com, I know I'm in good hands. Since 2011, they've been trusted by millions around the world to buy, sell, and trade cryptocurrency.
Prescott's going to run this himself. Run it up the middle, and he scores.
Whether you're new to crypto or an active trader, they've got you covered. What are you waiting for? Get started at blockchain.com.
It's the official men's skincare brand of the Dallas Cowboys, Jack Black. And right now, Cowboys fans can get 15% off their $75 order. Plus, because every deal needs a playmaker, your order will include a free 5-piece skincare set and free shipping. The Jack Black Playmaker is 4 of Jack's favorites and a full-sized intense therapy lip balm. Make a play for the Playmaker at getjackblack.com/Cowboys with the code CowboysVIP. That's getjackblack.com/Cowboys with the code CowboysVIP.
Back to the Players Lounge.
Mex Tour is back. Head to AT&T Stadium on Tuesday, September 10th for a showdown between the Mexican and Canadian men's national teams. Don't miss another exciting soccer match in Arlington. Tickets are on sale now at SeatGeek.com, the official ticketing partner of AT&T Stadium training camp in Frisco.
All right, Hek'ma Harrison in the house, giving us a little bit of time before he hits that Texas high school football game tonight. 33 prospects.
33.
So
crazy.
who's got the number one prospect? Other teams you got tonight on each team. Duncanville. So who's
So Duncanville has the number one kid in the nation. His name is Decorian Moore. He is a wide receiver. He's going to Oregon. He was committed to LSU. Go Tigers. Go Tigers. Go Tigers.
Phil Knight back.
Yeah, I would.
It hit different. When he had the hats in front of him, you know how that went. All right, but at the end of the day, man, he's probably one of the more special athletes that I've ever seen. And I'm telling you, there are a lot of guys that come through here who can play.
Yeah.
You know, and he is one of them.
He different.
He is very different.
Not like us.
No, not at all. And he pop out and show every time. Morgan on the other side for South Oak Cliff is a kid that he is like fourth generational. His cousins, uncles, aunts, everybody went to the school. They all played sports. They all were successful, went to colleges as well. And so, man, he's being recruited by everybody also. So, man, it's just awesome, man. And on top of that, I played with Jason Todd at South Oak Cliff and played for Reginald Samples at Duncanville. So it's a family affair tonight.
Is it hard to like start as a freshman or like as a young underclassman at these schools that have so much?
If you are a freshman and you start at Duncanville, you're a whole dog. You're a whole dog.
So I love to ask people like you who do play-by-play. I've been a terrible broadcaster. I've never been able to do the analyst and play-by-play. So I just find it too hard, just because you have to remember so much. But tell me the best player you ever did a game on.
Oh man!
And then the player you thought, hey man, this kid's gonna be that guy, but he wasn't that guy.
Wow.
Because I'll just tell you one, and I didn't do his game.
Wow.
I thought Jonathan Gray of Alito when he went to Texas.
Amazing player.
Was going to
amazing player.
As a high school
running back,
player.
right?
Yes. Yes, as a high school player. I mean, this guy, when I heard about Cedric Benson when he was at Midland, like I thought he was going to be that kind of player, and he wasn't.
For me, and I hate to put him in this category, he's still young. He just made it to the league. But Amani Bates, Amani at TCU. I thought, man, this kid at Denton Ryan had all the tools. I mean, he was cold. And it's running back, obviously, and one of those players that, man, you watch this kid and you could not believe how good he was. But on the flip side of a kid that I saw for the first time, and I was like, he is a baller. Marvin Mims.
He's in the league now?
Yeah, he plays for
receiver, right?
Yeah,
Denver?
plays for Denver.
Yeah.
For the Broncos. Amazing talent.
There's so much talent here. So Hek'ma, you guys get to get to see them while they're young. You get to see the Patrick Mahomes and see the CeeDee Lambs as they run through here playing Texas high school.
The Hek'ma Harrisons, the seconds.
Yes, sir.
There we go. There we go. He's on deck. He's on deck.
Go Frogs. Right. Sonny, are you listening? Sonny, give it up.
Yes, sir.
Go Frogs. Hek'ma will gladly just take it right down the road.
Absolutely.
Whole family tailgate right there, right down the road for you. I got some spots for you too.
Hey, right down 30.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, Players Lounge brought to you by Aristocrat Gaming. Cowboys getting ready to take on the Cleveland Browns. Right now, Ezekiel Elliott is penciled in as RB1. Okay. Jerry Jones, in his conversation with Stephen A. Smith, had a lot of things that he said he liked about Ezekiel Elliott. Said he liked what he did in New England. So how many rushing yards do we anticipate for Ezekiel Elliott this year? Church, go.
This year or the game?
Sir. This year.
Oh, this year. Okay. I think as the season goes on, his rushing reps or snaps, whatever the case may be, are going to go down a little bit. So for me, I'm going to give him for the total of the season. Give me 525.
525.
Give me 525 for the entire season. But he's going to have some rushing TDs now. He's going to have some TDs, at least 8
between him and Limke. Split 7 each. I've got Zeke at 465.
465.
465. Okay. All right, Heck.
I'm going higher, right? Okay.
Yes.
So I'm going. Yeah. I'm going 700 to 750.
Wow. 700.
700.
I need a number.
700
on the nose.
700.
That's strictly rushing, not total, right?
Rushing.
Cumulative.
Rushing. On the ground.
Yes, rushing.
700.
Yes, 700.
700 buns out there.
Yep.
Okay. All right. So no faith in Rico Dowdle or Dalvin Cook. Okay.
I got faith in him. I got faith in him. All right.
Let's get to our Yeti cool customer of the game. Who is the player for the Dallas Cowboys who has to be that command, control, confidence guy in order for them to get a W on Sunday? I'm going to start with you, Hek'ma Harrison.
Well, I mean, is there? Do I need to look any further than number 4?
There it is.
That is the Yeti cool customer. He has to be cool. And on top of that, he is starting 2 rookies. So, man, he is going to have his work cut out for him on those protections, on play calling, how to protect himself, obviously. Mm-hmm. But, man, we talked about it the other day, mixing it up. He's going to have to mix it up and literally throw a defense off that would love nothing other than to make him one-dimensional and have to sit back there and pass the ball. So he's going to have to be cool as a cucumber.
There it is. And for me, I'm going to go for the quarterback on the other side of the field. I'm going to go Kendricks. He's got to be cool, calm, and collected on that second level. Because to me, he's going to be that guy that's going to orchestrate everybody. Because everybody's, I think, in my opinion, is going to look at him, what we got here, boss? How are we going to line up? He's going to help that defensive line get in the right spaces. He's going to help that secondary line up. Because you got Hooker back there who's a veteran, but this is his first year in this Zimmer system. So you got Kendricks back there. He knows how to control everything. He's been in the league 11 years, tackling machine. He's going to have to play his A game when it comes to the run defense, but he's also have to be an A game communicator out there, making sure the defense is all on the same page.
I would lean towards Dak Prescott with you, Hek'ma Harrison, because this is a quarterback league. Yeah. Both teams need their quarterbacks to play well in this. But I'm going to go with rookie Tyler Guyton at left tackle for the simple fact that if he's not doing his job, if he's not a cool customer, if he can't sit around here and hold off of Myles Garrett, the number 4 for Dallas is not going to be able to get to do what he wants to do, right? And so maybe there's some quicker, maybe Mike McCarthy helps him out with some quicker reads and things like that. But to me, if Tyler Guyton can just be average here today on Sunday, be average, just give Dak a couple chances here, then they can make some plays. Mm-hmm. But if he's not doing his thing, we've seen what can happen at left tackle if you don't have it going right. We've seen it before. So to me, your rookie Tyler Guyton, first opportunity to play in this league. It's a tall task against the reigning Defensive Player of the Year. If he's a cool customer, I like what Dak Prescott and the offense can be able to do.
No, the pressure is solely on him, and you have a guy that we've been talking about that the matchup is like he's been dreaming about this, and once it's over with, I wonder what the relief is going to be like for Tyler Guyton. You know?
The last snap,
when that last snap happens, win or lose, but win. He's gonna and he's played a halfway decent game. Man, the sigh of relief that's gonna come from Tyler Guyton is gonna be like, oh God. Yeah. Man, I mean, I'm here. Not only am I here, I'm on the big stage, and I don't get to ease my way into this thing. I get to come out and play versus one of the best in the NFL, and that is a challenge, man. That's a challenge for anybody starting as a rookie.
Yeah, not only keeping Myles Garrett off of Dak's back, but those penalties got to be low too, because those are drive killers that we all understand.
Absolutely.
Like, you can be out there and you can keep them off them, but if you holding and all types of stuff, I mean, those are drive killers.
Second and 20. I mean,
that's it.
Are y'all worried about illegal formation?
Man,
I'm worried about illegal formation. What is a real formation?
Like,
I don't know. Make sure you tell them to be on the line of scrimmage.
They was calling that thing crazy.
That was weird
yesterday.
So Church, you really just in that made it. You just hit it home for me even more. So you're talking about holding penalties because once again, that switch from college to the pros, also Guyton being right tackle, now left tackle. You're gonna have to grab a little bit.
Oh yeah,
you're gonna have to hold on a little bit.
Keep it tight,
right?
Tight. And if he blows, grab him.
Right.
Grab him, tackle him.
So you're gonna have to pull out some tricks here because he's Myles doggone Garrett.
Oh yeah,
Defensive Player of the Year. So that what do they call and how do you do it? I mean, these are for Cooper Beebe, a starting center as well as a rookie. So that's gonna be something to talk about because that was an Achilles heel for the Cowboys. Like, it is Achilles heel for anybody in the league. Really, you go from first and 10 to first and 20.
That's nothing different.
That's a whole different against that defense. And Jim Schwartz is a whole different set of play calls you got there. So that's why I say 60 for me. Tyler Guyton's got to be the cool customer.
On the flip side of that, for Dak, and as we were talking about him, man, he has seen Coach Schwartz quite a bit in his career. I mean, Schwartz was obviously defensive coordinator in Philadelphia, and he's had some success against him in his defenses. And so I think that familiarity also for Dak is going to be something that, look, I know how this guy is going to play me because I've gone 8 games against him, and I'm 5-3 versus his defenses. Yeah.
Great point. He'll have an understanding, and that's why once again I go back to Guyton because I think if Dak has time, he's going to be Dak. Okay, guy who led the league in touchdown passes last year. If he's got the time, the O-line is set, then it's going to be good. If he doesn't, I mean, any quarterback, and that's doggone anybody.
That's true.
Okay, Mahomes has got pressure on him. I mean, that stuff is going to be a problem. We saw that in the Super Bowl that they lost, where they had issues at the tackle position. Yeah. Okay, they're quarterbacks, they ain't magicians. So
that's true. That is true.
You got to give him a little bit of time here. Speaking of Dak Prescott, we didn't get numbers in for him for the season. How many touchdowns versus interceptions? I'll go first. Give me 33 touchdowns for Dak versus 11 interceptions.
Oh, he's going double digits on the interception game
and right now. With the offensive line issues, I'm going to say that we might have a little. We'll have to get some out a little bit quicker than you want to. Maybe getting hit along the way. So that's why, I'm adding that in there.
I got you. And when you look at that, I mean, like you said, that run game. If that run game's not there, he may be having to throw the ball 45 times a game. But for me, I'm going to go 35 tubs to 8 interceptions. I think he has another back-to-back stellar seasons and will be the highest-paid player in the National Football League.
All right, heck.
And obviously, I'm going higher than that. Okay, and but I'm not far away from him. I'm going 36. I'm going 36, and I think he's going to have 14 interceptions this year. And I think those interceptions comes from pressing initially early, and I think he's going up against some really good to great defenses as well. So I think those things will catch up with him. But I think 36 and 14.
And some really good defensive minds you're going up against.
Oh, early on.
Yeah. I mean, you got Jim Schwartz. We talked about him. Dennis Allen has been a very good coordinator in this league. The Steelers are always going to be the Steelers. You got the Lions defense, which is good. You got Todd Bowles and the Buccaneers defense. Dan Quinn's going to get him twice a year. D'Amico Ryans in Houston. Vic Fangio's now Philadelphia twice. So Hek'ma, I can. That's another reason why I got double digit picks. It's just not going to be. This is a first place schedule.
Yeah, it's tough.
This is a first-place schedule here with some really good defensive players on it. So, and if Dak puts up some of these numbers we're talking about, if he's hitting 36 touchdowns or 33 touchdowns, that's going to be pretty impressive because they're no chumps. You can talk about the Giants all you want to, and I know Vegas got to make 6 wins or something like that. Right. That's still not going to be no easy day with that D-line. It's not going to be an easy day. A lot of good D-lines are on this thing, man. And even last night we was looking at Baltimore. The Cowboys get Baltimore on September 22nd, but Baltimore did not make it easy on Patrick Mahomes.
Not at all.
No.
Not at all.
No, it's a ton of pressure, and in that evaluation, number 14, Hamilton.
He's a dog.
Oh man,
he's a dog at that.
I mean, his range as a safety, his ability to cover pretty much every position. I mean, and then still as big as he is, being able to be an enforcer and come up and stop the run. I mean, that's just really too good to be true as a defender to have a guy that is that complete player. But I want to know from you guys, and specifically you, Barry, when it comes down to playing those 4-man fronts. And we've been talking about Myles Garrett, and a lot has been made of him in this wide 9. And a lot of teams don't play the wide. The edges don't play the wide 9. What makes that different? And why in the hell can he get away with doing that?
Well, he's special as heck to begin with. I mean, he's a dumb athlete. And usually those wide 9s, they don't want to do that because the first step for that defensive player is going to be up the field. Now, if you run a draw or something at that lane just opens up immensely between the defensive end and the defensive tackle. That's why you really don't see him out in the wide 9 like that. You'll see him in the 5 or that shade over the tackle because they want to condense that lane for that run. If you get him in the wide 9, now I understand if it's 3rd and 15 or something, then you got a passing down. But usually if you're that wide and you're not Myles Garrett, you're getting pushed by. Those good tackles in the game, they're just going to push you right by, and that quarterback's going to step right up where you were and complete a pass. So usually that's why they don't have him out there. But he's special. I mean, he's special. He can line up that wide, and he can use his power to go straight through you. He can finesse you going inside as well as keeping the contain on the outside. So he's just a special player. But usually you don't see those guys in those wide 9s. The only guy that was a wide 9 that I played with was a guy by the name of Yannick Ngakoue out in Jacksonville. And that's just because he was dumb fast. Like, he was just super fast, would be able to get around that edge quick. But usually you want to see that defensive end, at the very worst, condense that lane for the run, and if it's a pass, condense the pocket so the quarterback doesn't have somewhere to step up.
All right, guys. Up next, the sheet of integrity.
Oh, man. It's in pen, too.
Okay.
I don't want to hear nothing about that.
Chris Beam has already got a spreadsheet back there in the office. Producer Chris Beam, we are going to go game by game for this Dallas Cowboys season. If you don't remember, Hek'ma has 11 wins. I have 10 wins. Church has 9. We will tell you exactly where these wins will come from for the Dallas Cowboys in the 2024 season. Next on the Players Lounge, brought to you by Aristocrat Gaming on DallasCowboys.com radio.
To kick off the 2023 NFL season, Hugo Boss teamed up with the NFL and Micah Parsons to launch an iconic apparel collection featuring hoodies, crews, t-shirts, polos, joggers, and more. The bold, unique apparel of the Boss NFL collection unites football and fashion while reflecting what it truly means to be a boss. Get yours today at nflshop.com/HugoBoss, at HugoBoss.com, and at Boss retail stores. #Be your own boss.
I'm Cowboys alumni, Danny McCray, here with Smoothie King asking, what's that sound? That's the sound of me sipping one of their Power Pack smoothies with over 10 grams of protein. With real fruits and organic veggies, because at Smoothie King, what you see is what you sip. So grab a delicious Smoothie King smoothie, throw a straw in your jaw, and get sipping real. Smoothie King, the official smoothie of the Dallas Cowboys.
Hey there, Cowboys Nation. Kyle Yeomans here, sharing that same team that brought you Buffalo, bringing NFL casino games that show America's team on and off the reels. Aristocrat is changing the game with a new experience. Football fans, this means you can pick your team and play your team. Check out the Cowboys-themed casino games developed by Aristocrat, a proud sponsor of the Dallas Cowboys. Gambling problem? Please contact the U.S. National Problem Gambling Helpline at 1-800-GAMBLER. That's 1-800-GAMBLER for 21 and over.
Raising Cane's presents the other rules of football. Rule 1, any broadcast without the express edition of cook-to-order Cane's chicken fingers is prohibited. Rule 12, no crinkle-cut fries, Texas toast, or craveable Cane sauce constitutes an illegal formation. And Rule 31, anybody who loves to feed their game face is an eligible receiver of Cane's. When it comes to winning game day, Cane's rules. Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers. One love. Go Cowboys.
Back to the Players Lounge.
Are you the 2024 Dallas Cowboy Fan of the Year? The Dallas Cowboys and Captain Morgan are celebrating extraordinary, inspiring, and original fans. Nominate yourself or the biggest Cowboy fan you know for a chance to be named the 2024 Fan of the Year. Win prizes, including a trip to Super Bowl 59. Visit DallasCowboys.com/fan of the year. Go Cowboys.
All righty. Players Lounge, final segment. Thank you, Hek'ma Harrison.
Yes,
Got the former Cowboy safety Barry Church. I'm Newy Scruggs. All right, let's get into it game by game. On Sunday, Cowboys start against the Cleveland Browns. Let's just go ahead and give the score and the win-loss there, and then we'll just go win-loss for each game after that. So, Barry Church.
Yes, sir.
What you got?
For the Cleveland Browns opener. In Cleveland.
You silly as
By the lake.
All right.
I'm going to go with the Browns on this.
You going to Browns?
I'm going to go with the Browns
What's
on
your
this
score?
one. It's going to be a low one. I'm going to go 17-14 Cleveland.
17-14.
17-14.
You cover the spread and everything.
Yep.
You're too much. You're too kind.
17-14, man.
Too kind to the people.
I'll take the Browns 26-24.
26-24. Don't cover the spread. All right, I'm going to go, obviously, I'm going Cowboys in this one, 20-13.
Okay. All right, Hek'ma.
Yep, 2013. Let me write this down for my man over there peeing with me. Yeah. Can't play dominoes with Newy.
All right. Saints, BC.
The Saints,
That's here.
Got this as a dub for the Cowboys. I'm going, score will be 27-21.
You don't need to put
no scores? Okay.
We'll do that next. We'll do
We-
that next.
All right, we dubbing it then.
Okay, just wins, losses from the
I'm
way.
going win. I'm going win there versus New Orleans.
Okay.
What you got, Newy?
I got the win.
Okay, 1-1.
Win.
All right.
All right. BC, home game, Baltimore.
Oh, that's gonna be it's gonna be a L boogie right there. I'm going Baltimore. Gonna get the dub on that one.
Loss. That as a loss.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Hek'ma got him 3-0.
Yes, after having them start 2-0, I have that's going to be your first loss right there. That's going to be your L September 22nd. You'll get that one.
All right. Now, Thursday night game, turn around really quick, going up to the New York Giants.
On
BC.
Prime.
New York Giants, that's a dub. Yeah, it's a hot dub for Dak and the boys.
I'm going W there too.
Yeah, gotta be. You got to get that one.
Got
to get that one. Can't get that one away here. Now, on October 6th, you turn around, and now you get the Pittsburgh Steelers on your first NBC Sunday night game.
Barry Church, other
Your
boys.
That's the bird, man. That's the bird.
I got to give you other boys now.
In Pittsburgh?
Yes, yes. Terrible towel.
I got to go with Steelers on this one. You in the bird.
You in the
man.
bird.
You in the bird.
Terrible towels everywhere.
Yeah, you know.
Let's ride. With
Yeah.
the Cowboys. With the Cowboys. Let's ride. With the Cowboys. Russell Wilson going to give it to the Cowboys.
Man, listen. For family reasons, I got to go with the Cowboys on this one. So I got a dub.
Okay. All right. So Detroit, after that, got the Ivory, Lawrence Taylor, Aiden Hutchinson in the house. Ivory LT. Ivory LT.
No, I didn't. Wow.
So that's an L for the boys?
Yes. I got an L.
I'm with you on
Revenge
that.
from last year, man. Revenge, man.
Yeah, that's an L for the Cowboys. I'm going Detroit with that one.
Yeah, Detroit poses a problem. I'm going with it. I'm taking an L right there, October 13th, going into the bye week.
Bye week, October 20th. Then October 27th, they are at San Francisco on NBC, Sunday Night Football. Give me the Niners.
Yeah, I'm with you on that one. Give me the Niners, man.
October's gonna be a bad couple of weeks, man. I'm going with San Francisco here too.
Okay, Hek'ma got them with back-to-back losses.
Yeah, after the bye.
Barry,
give us plenty to talk about.
Barry, that's 3 straight losses right now.
That's one of those like, hey, we gotta win these next couple.
Right.
Or some people might, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's gonna be real interesting around here, according to Barry Church.
It's gonna be tight. There's some tight folks walking around here.
After San Francisco, you got to go to the East Coast to take on the Atlanta Falcons and Kirk Cousins. Church, what you got?
Yeah, that's a must-win for the boys. So they're gonna get a dub right there. They're gonna beat Kirk.
Called Atlanta the East Coast in the loving memory of Chad Butler.
Chaz Green. Chaz Green, baby. Oh, Chaz Green.
Chaz Green.
I'm going to go with the Cowboys to beat Kirk Cousins and company for their 4th victory of the year.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go win at Atlanta.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
All right. Philadelphia at home, November 10th. This will be the Cowboys' first home game in almost a month. BC.
Yeah, I'm gonna give. It's a home game, so yeah, I'm going with the Cowboys on this one. They're gonna get a dub right there.
All right. Yeah, I got a dub here. First home game of the month. You got to get that. Hek'ma, I know you hate the Eagles, so go ahead with the Cowboys.
Absolutely, back-to-back dubs. Getting after those back-to-back losses, you're feeling good about yourself.
Okay, Houston Texans. That is going to be a Monday night game.
Yeah.
To start right after that. So the first and only second Monday night game of the year. The first they get Cincinnati on Monday night too. So all right, what you got?
I'm going L. L against the Texans at home.
Yeah, okay. I am not going to disagree with you, Hek'ma. How about that?
You might as well make it 3 of a kind because that's an L boogie right there.
Okay, then they turn around and go on the road to face our guy DQ and the Washington Commandos. I've got that as a win. Hek'ma.
I got that as an L.
What?
Well, I got that as an L.
DQ surprising
right.
folks.
I think that's going to be a surprise.
Okay, in DC. Yeah, that'll be a dub for the Cowboys, though.
I'm going L there.
Okay, so Church has got a win. I've got it as a win. Then it is a home game on Thanksgiving against the New York Football Giants. I'm expecting the wheels to be off the rails for the Giants by then, and New York media whoop it up on them. So give me the Cowboys to go ahead and take that football game and sweep the season series from Big Blue. Church.
Yeah, I ain't never backing Daniel Jones again, so that's a dub for the Cowboys.
Oh, yeah, you did say he was.
Yeah, I ain't never making that mistake again. That's a dub.
Yeah, that was a moment. That was a moment. Man, sweet potatoes and marshmallows going to go down real good on Thanksgiving. So that's a dub right there for me.
All right, then after that, Monday night game against the Cincinnati Bengals, December 9th. I think they play November 28th, then they'll play again until Monday, December 9th. That's a nice long break for the Cowboys here. That's why I've got them getting a W.
Against
Cincinnati.
Okay.
Yes,
okay.
yes.
Yeah, I'm thinking Joe Burrow is going to be healthy, so that's an L for the Cowboys.
Yeah, I'm in agreement with you. I'm going L on that. I think Cincinnati gets them.
Okay. The Carolina Panthers in Charlotte, December 14.
All right. This is where we heat up. I'm going W here, obviously.
Yeah, that's a dub. That's an easy dub right there.
Well, they fought them in the first quarter last year, but that was with a different coach. Who knows what they're going to be doing this time around? So, yes, Cowboys with a win. Their next game is also in the NFC South. This is on NBC, their final NBC game. Give me a dub over the Buccaneers and Baker Mayfield. Church.
That will be another dub for the Cowboys.
Going dub here also for Tampa Bay. For Dallas, versus Tampa Bay.
At the Eagles, December 29, BC.
At the Eagles, this is where I think they split the series, so I'm going to give them an L right here.
Okay, L for me as well. Hek'ma?
I'm going dub. I'm going dub all day.
Okay, so you have them sweeping the Eagles.
Absolutely.
Okay, excellent. All right, then the season finale against our guy DQ at home.
Yeah, DQ is gonna go 0-2 against the boys, so that's a W for me.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Dallas on that one. We get a dub.
Okay,
all right. We get a dub. That's how that's gonna go. But I think DQ get us the first time. They sneak us. They sneak attack the first time.
Do we go in there sleepwalking, or is just they just hit them with a nice little sneak?
I think it's too much. Oh, we love you. Too much hugging at the 50.
I got you. Kind of lull them to sleep.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Too nice.
All right.
Too nice.
So Church 9-8 for the Cowboys. Hek'ma, you got 11 wins for the Cowboys.
Yes.
I've got 10 wins for the Cowboys.
And Church has them. You do have them as a wild card, though.
I do have them as a wild card. I have them
sneaking in. 9-8.
Similar to what Green Bay did last year. They snuck in at 9-8.
Oh, getting hot at the right time.
They did. Man, made a little couple more. That last three, I got them going 2-1 the last 3 weeks of the season. They sneak in. Hopefully, make some noise.
This is
Okay, so Hek'ma's got him NFC East champs. I have them NFC East champs. We just one off. I got 10-7. You got 11-6 right there. So, all right, the sheet of integrity is in.
It's locked in.
Chris Beam also has it. So, yes, keep yours in handy-dandy notebook. I got mine there. So, you do that, Hek'ma.
I'm going to keep mine,
because it got to a certain point in the season. It's like, man, no, I ain't say that. Wait a minute. How did that happen? Bernie Madoff. That's the Madoff fan right there.
Surprised you ain't have winning 16 games?
No, I did. Of course I wouldn't. I mean, come on now. I ain't in 72 Dolphins.
They going to the Super Bowl, though.
He held back.
I held back. I have gone to the Super Bowl, but I held back.
11 wins. I thought you had more.
The boys in the bowl, man.
Nah, man. I'm looking at the defenses that they're playing. That's the only reason. That's the only reason. Other than that, and that's why I want to amend this, because I'm telling you, they come out fine.
You think they're coming out hot? If they come out hot, they're gonna roll. They're gonna roll. It's a tough season. It's a tough schedule though. First place schedule. It's a tough one.
So you got the Cowboys winning their last 4 games in a row to go ahead and get that 11-6 record. Got them beating both the Eagles and the Commandos.
That's hot.
Yeah.
Okay.
If they do that, that's a run. They're gonna make a run.
Why don't I feel like I'm going out on a limb here with a team that's won had 3 12-5 seasons? Y'all make it seem like I'm jumping out the cake. Seriously? Like, y'all made me feel like that yesterday a lot. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, 11-6? Is that far off from the team that you've seen the last? I mean, regular season. Obviously, I'm not talking about the Green Bay game. Regular season, and you went 10-7, so we're only split on 1 game. So
I think you lost a lot of pieces, man. I think so. A lot of
Neville Gallimore
pieces that aren't like, man. You don't, but they, it adds up. Armstrong did a lot for the squad. Fowler did a lot for this squad. Tyron Smith wasn't all pro. I don't know. You did get 1,000 out of Pollard.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's gonna be some stuff y'all gonna see.
You know.
It's all right.
We'll see.
I'm glad you wore your short sleeve today, so we can see. So I can see your arms, man. What you looking like?
Jerry hit you with which one? Jerry, which one? Hek'ma got him in the Super Bowl. Hek'ma got him in the Super Bowl.
I'm not alone.
This is facts.
Hek'ma. Which was the left or the right arm?
It's the left.
It's the left.
It's the left. Always the left.
Hek'ma hasn't gone to the Super Bowl, boy. NFC East champs and haven't since Clinton was president.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
We're going to see.
Had the Gumby rocking.
Look at you, boy. Look at you. Hek'ma.
I got to see the Gumby. You got to bring it.
Stephen A. watching when you get the hit by Jerry gave that jab. Jerry get it.
So good. It's so good. And you know what? For the rest of Cowboy fans that's listening to this pessimism, it's just pessimism. And that's what they've been doing to us all off season. Pessimism. The Cowboys missing the playoffs. Jerry selling us down the river. What does all in mean? Dog, come on, man. You're going to have your cowboy gear on. I know you. You too.
Super Bowl. He did say Super Bowl.
I did.
He did.
In New Orleans.
It's our year.
Said that last year.
And the year before that. And the year before that. And the year before that. Something different about this year, though.
The hopium. Give you a little different flavor of hopium. Different flavor. Mint flavor.
Don't let them sell. Don't let Newy sell you that.
Blue Magic.
Don't let Newy sell y'all. And see why this fan base got to be sold. You on hopium every time you say something good about the Cowboys. It's cold-blooded. It's cold world.
Cold-blooded. Marlo got you.
WMD. I'm hooked up like a tow truck. Hey. And I told myself last year, I'm not going to do that this year. I ain't going to do it. As soon as they went to Oxnard, I'm like, I'm back.
That's it.
I'm back. Let's go.
Green Bay game didn't happen.
Yeah, man. That seemed like so long ago.
It really doesn't.
That seems like forever ago.
It really, really does.
There's only, 235 days ago? 207.
I'm sitting at my desk in the first. This thing over.
Yeah.
They told me to be quiet in the box. They was like, man, you can't be.
Hey, new year, new team, new situation. Come on, baby. Don't do that.
You gonna hit him with the? Hold on, my bad.
No. I can't be doing all that yelling. I can't be doing all that yelling.
Don't let him play you.
Don't.
First game of the year, you really gonna buy that, Barry Church?
Come on, Newy.
Players Lounge brought to you by Aristocrat Gaming. Hek'ma Harrison.
Cowboy Nation, I hope your team win. Let's go.
This has been a production of DallasCowboys.com and the Dallas Cowboys Football Club.
How about this, Cowboys? Yeah!